let's go ahead and start with coverage, okay? And like we've said several times already today that the SCRA applies to service members and their dependents when they are active duty. So active duty, Army, Marine Corps. In fact, if you go to page 1, there's a list of them there. Keep in mind it's Air Force, Coast Guard, Space Force. I know, a lot of us, we haven't had a lot of interactions with the Space Force yet, but it does fall under this particular rule. And then reservists as well under those branches. Mobilized National Guard are also, they can have protection under these particular rules, but keep in mind, they have to be mobilized under federal orders for more than 30 consecutive days. Okay. Now that might be an area of confusion. So if I come in and I try to, claim protection under this rule, but I'm only mobilized for 2.5 weeks, well, then you can say no, Kevin. You don't qualify for this particular relief. Okay. So just know that it has to be under federal orders. So if it's a state action, that may not trigger the requirement. And then also it has to be for at least 30 days. Now, there's also additional protections for the Public Health Service and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. So typically that's out on the coast. But keep in mind that if they are in active duty, they also qualified for these protections. Now, what do they have to? Also keep in mind, look at letter D on page 1 there. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the service member themselves that are requesting this. Those rights, all of them that we were talking about, including the banking specific ones, can be exercised by anybody who has a valid power of attorney. And I know full well that as part of the standard training for a lot of people who are in the military and they're going into active duty, they are actually instructed and coached on how to set up a valid power of attorney. So it might be somebody that's operating through one of those documents. And then also, I've mentioned it a few times already, look at letter E. Dependents will also receive, they can also apply as well.